However, I've always had my allegiance to you first and foremost.
I just wish that, like, we were in the real world so,
And
like, you could stick up for me, because I think that for whatever reason, his, like, ego will not allow him to, like, hear something no matter how great of sense it makes if it comes from me. And that, to me, is just, like, the next level of disrespect. And I have not done anything to him to deserve that, like, reputation with him at all. I've been sitting down replaying every conversation we've had, and I'm like, how do we get to this point where when I look at you, you're like, just these one-word short answers, and he keeps coming in here being like, I want to play a noble game and stuff. I'm like, you're being a little pussy-ass child. Like, you're not communicating with me ever. Every time we have a conversation, it's because I bring something up and say, like, hey, you came to me man to man, and I thought we buried the hatchet, and you said, I respect people who are straight up with me. And every time I try to be, he, like, discredits my perspective. He doesn't listen to me. He just, like, disregards my existence, and I just don't get it. And that's why I asked you, like, am I crazy? Like, are you in the same room that I'm in? Like, am I being disrespectful to him? Like, what is going on?
He just thinks he has that same, like, that blindsided perspective where he thinks he already knows what you're saying and understands, but has not had the capacity to open his mind and actually hear what you're saying. There's a difference between, like, listen to what you're saying. There's a difference between hearing someone and listening to them. He's hearing you, he's not listening to you. I was really glad that you said that the other day, because you're like, you're not even listening to him. And I'm like, first of all, you didn't even have to listen to me, because I didn't say shit. Like, you were the one that was like, I think, Todrick, I just said, if it were my HOH, I wouldn't personally feel comfortable. She's not my target. And in his mind, he thinks that that's disrespectful to him. That's so crazy, because I've said the same thing. But I said the same thing, that she wouldn't be, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, what's weird about it is, like, he has no problem when it's you that says it, but when it's me, I'm like, you got to have whatever target you wanted. It's your HOH. You're getting mad at me over hypothetical HOH that I didn't even fucking win, a situation that never even happened because she didn't win the veto. And, like, you are mad at me that I'm being honest with you, which is what you requested of me, to say to you that if I were to win HOH, hypothetically, she wouldn't be the person I would go after. And you're like, well, then you're not a team player. Yeah. But I was saying the same thing, because I was telling him, like, Carson is the one we have, like, I would be going after. So that's what's so funny. There's a part of me that wants to give him, like, one more opportunity to understand, but there's a part of me that's like, he doesn't deserve that. I've been speaking in perfect English. I have not betrayed his trust in any way, shape, or form. I've been honest. I've been loyal. Even when I decided to leave the other team, I went to Carson and to Cynthia and explained to them the reasons why. I told Shayna the reason why. I talked to Mariah about it. The only people that I didn't talk to were Teddy and